Hello friends, I have poured a couple of flops today, and so to soothe my delicate ego, I'm going to try a ring and ribbon pour that I've become so enamored with, and with the paints that I'm also crazy about at the time, the Artist Loft Ready Mixed Pouring Paints. Colors, I've already put them in the cup because there's no science to something straight out of the bottle. I have mixed a couple of colors though, because just for fun. A deep violet and a green. I'll put all the info in the description below. My general technique on this is to layer dark, light, or light, dark, 2 or 3 layers in the cup, and that's it. Just try not to put colors next to each other that are going to mix poorly, turn muddy. You don't want that. Although, oh, quickly, let me show you the result of the dried painting from the other day. It's fairly dry. It's not quite cured yet, but I'm just so impressed with these paints, the way they dry vividly and with nice crisp lines on this technique. Don't care for the way they look with silicone, so and the flops I had today were from Dutch Pour. Very tricky with these paints because it tends to set up sooner than, fairly quickly. So you don't have a lot of open time to push it around, and it's tricky. I've done it a few that I like and a few that not so good. In fact, here's one of them here. This was what I deem a flopped Dutch Pour, but I tried to save it with this saucy little dancer who my husband says needs to go to the gym. Okay, let's get to it today. Try to do something pretty. And here we go. Just a straight pour is all you really need to do. But mix it up a little bit and you'll get some interesting looks. Down low, up high. Oh, this is so therapeutic. Even a bad pour before you tilt it is beautiful, isn't it? Oh. My one complaint I'm having about these paints is that I'm finding little chunks in them. I don't want to shake up the bottles because I don't want to get air bubbles, but now and then a little something will come out of the bottle and kind of mess up your rings. I don't like that. Okay, it's about time to, you know what, wait. I'm not going to. I'm going to stop. Oh my gosh, look at that. I dripped and I dragged my finger through the center. Can you believe that? Oh my word. Well, maybe it'll be fantastic. Let's see. What I was going to do, oh man, I have a lot of paint left in there. I thought I was getting low. I'm going back in. It's too much to drizzle with. It's all an experiment. Let's try that again. That may not have been a bad accident. Kind of fun what happened there. Maybe I should run my finger through the other side. Maybe I should run my finger through the whole thing. I know people do that with skewers and such. I'm not going to though. Like the dark contrast here. Now this is another tip about getting a good looking painting. Contrast. You have to have contrast either in dark and light, or what's the other one? Color. So it will just really add interest to your painting if you keep that in mind and always have, especially light against the dark, brings attention to both of them. And in fact, I like, that's going to get tilted off, and that's the most beautiful part of this thing. So what I'm going to do is add some of this dark. That was an afterthought when I was filling the cup to add that color. I'm going to add some more, and that'll be part of my drizzle color. Okay, let's do it. I just love ring pours. They're so fascinating, I think. Now I'm liking the light. What have I done? I just added dark to my cup. This is a 12 by 12. That's a 9-ounce cup. It's more than enough. I probably could have used a little less. Oh, there's a big clump there. Let's get rid of that. See, that's what I mean. That's no good. All right, back to work. Work. This is not work, is it? It's so fun. Oh, I forgot the drizzle. I wanted to hold off and do it a little later in the process, but if I don't do it now, I'm going to be losing all my ring stuff. So let's go for it. I hope I didn't err. It's looking very dark in there. I'm adding white. I'm going to add metallic white. No. Oh, I shall add metallic white and silver. Why not? Because looking in there, it just looked too dark to me. So let's see how that looks. Here we go. That's kind of fun. The drizzle was not very graceful that time. That does take a little practice. Oh, what a dope. I am being so careless today. Maybe I shouldn't be painting today. You know what? I'm going to leave that little guy. Let's see what he looks like when I tilt. Run some of that off. He might just disappear off the edge anyway. And he is. Now I regret adding the light. I think I think it needed more dark. Certainly needs work over here. Trying to visualize where I want it to go and what I want it to do, although I have no real control over that. That's good. Gotta get this corner taken care of. I'm back to wanting to add more light. I'm trying to keep this skinny. Maybe I won't tilt. If I get some pleasing drizzle on here, I don't need to tilt. That looks, oh, I better watch my dripping fingers. I don't want to overdo, but it's so tempting to continue, isn't it? A little more, and then I will stop. Okay. It's interesting. I don't love it. I think my color choices were too similar. I should have had a pop of an unusual color in there. Oh, and standing up, seeing a little better, I see that I've got the center of the ring right in the middle of the painting. That's not good visually. So I'm going to have to tilt to take it out of the center. So the question is, which way? Is there something I like that I dislike that I don't mind sacrificing? Perhaps that. So maybe we'll move it that way, kind of down and over. Let's try that. Down and over. Okay, I think that's better composition-wise. It may grow on me. When they dry, stick a frame around them. Sometimes they are amazing. I did just delete one that I didn't care for, and then I looked at the picture I'd taken of it, and I'd even hosed it off in the front yard, so I'm kind of sad I did that. Probably best to keep things as a learning lesson. You may grow to love them, or at the very least, you'll learn something from it. Everything's a learning experience, right? Okay, folks, well, I think I'm going to stop there. And I hope you enjoyed this little journey with me today. And happy painting!